Hey guys, welcome back. Peter Schmidt here today, and today we are looking at A Journey's End. I had one of my viewers, Sanskar Log 37, say it'd be great if there was a walkthrough video for this track. So, 2 weeks later, hope you had a great holiday season. Mine was ridiculously crazy, but a lot of fun. Ate a ton of food. Anyways, good stuff. So now we're finally getting to this. So I will start with our lovely strings. You know, how we usually do it. I'll jump into it, and then at the end, I'll play the whole thing for you again if you haven't seen the original, just straight playthrough without me. So yeah, let's do it. So my first core was Amber, or is Amber, from Orchestral Tools. So you can see this guy. It's a down-tuned string quartet. So with that being the case, this is how low a violin usually can go. Anyways, yeah. So that's how low it can go now, which I really like about the cello. It should go cello. So you can go all the way to a low G. It sounds so cool. Just so grainy. Love it. But I really actually bought this library. This is more of a test for it. But I bought it for a film I'm working on. And I wrote the music before I really started writing the score. I mean, like I wrote the chords as I usually do. And mine was in B. So having a cello that could play a B naturally instead of staying here and I have to use a bass, this was perfect. Even going down to the A is so cool. Anyways, not the point. But I wanted to really just test out my this Amber here. So I'll go ahead and play this. And if you've been with me for a while, earlier this year I released a track called Canon in D. And that's actually when I wrote the melody for this before I wrote everything else. And then I was like, wait, can I make this a canon? So then I put all the pieces together. I was like, yes, I can. Sold. So, yeah. So this melody I made this melody a long time ago, probably earlier this summer. Or this summer. Last summer. Crazy. 21. So I'm using, for all of them, using the spot 2 in the room. I think the spot 2 just sounds warmer. But yeah, we'll go on. I push it up, put the same octave of an octave, and then I bring in violin 2. So I don't really use it as a quartet as much as I use it as a trio, because, you know, I use the violin 1 to be my higher melody. And then I have a viola. Just ended up being so pretty. Really like the viola's tone tuned down a fourth. Yeah, super pretty stuff. And of course the cello. So this is what I was saying about the trio. It's more of a trio, not a quartet, because I use the violin 1 as the top again. Adding the violin 1 back. So, also funny thing is after I did the Canon D, I then went ahead and wrote this probably about 2 weeks later, thinking, hey, this is the next thing I'm going to put out. And then I got super stuck. And, that just happened. So I put some school stuff out there, which is my late for work and the world tree. And then also, I think I put Any Consequence on my channel as well. But yeah, also cool story is that I'm going to release all this music in an album this year. Hopefully next month, I'll have it out on Apple. I mean, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. So y'all can check that out too when I get there. But for now, we don't have that quite yet. Still working on my dad's a graphic designer, so we're doing the cover art. I'm pumped. That's about like the last thing is doing the cover art, and then we'll be a lion. Okay, so anyways, but yeah, I wrote this first part. I was like, oh, I really like it, but I don't know what to do for the next section. So I was like, I kind of want to do a drop, but then that didn't work. So I ended up doing this Celtic vibe, and I was like, that's it. And as you can see, I kind of wrote it in violins 2 first. But I shifted it down to viola, and I ended up really liking, again, the tone. It's not perfect, but for a sample, it's pretty cool still. It's pretty fast. Bring in the violin one. Computer's lagging a little bit. That's the pops. Sorry. So then getting out the chords. I trail off with this because this is the last song on the album. Also, the last song I think I did in the year. Kind of ran out of time to do anything else. Anyway, so yeah, that's my string section. Really, really love that. Then I have the voices, which are from Babel. Same how they're having their creative sound packs. Babel as well. What I really like about this sound pack is how dry the vocals are. I'll take off the reverb over here. There's absolutely nothing. It's such a dry room. Which you don't get a lot of the time with choir libraries. And of course, this is more like intimate, 3 voices, right? But adding the space really brings it out. So they're just there to help build that chord. I did originally have it up an octave as well, but it ended up taking over the melody too much, and I got rid of it. Yeah, here's the so that's using both yeah. So you have your baritone down here. I believe alto, soprano. So I love it how they make it a full range for you to play. Super nice. Super easy to use as well. Let's keep going. Percussion. So I was originally going to use the other sound pack from them, the wood stuff. I really liked it, but it just from what I built here, just wasn't enough of a oomph to get what I felt like I wanted. So yeah, I think I ended up using some damage. No, actually, wow, I forgot about that. I ended up using Jade Orchestra, which I made a video recently. I mean, earlier last year, called the Killings King or something like that. I don't know how you actually say it. Anyways, my friend came up with a name. That's why I don't know how to say it. Anyways, it's the percussive from them is just so good, and it still has that ethnic tone to it. So I really, really liked it. So I ended up using it. Yeah, a lot of leading lines in the percussion, just to like drive it. Then it's such a good low, like hand sounding thing. And I would, and I have used damage in the past, but the tones are so bright, and I wanted something warm for this. So this is. So then, to even help it even further, used action strikes, which I got recently last year to help me with some projects I've been working on. And it's just nice to have a good sounding percussion that feels like it knows what it's doing. Because I am no percussionist. I am not great at writing percussion. Like I write percussion like I write percussion musically. Like if you hear this, right? To hear this pieces with the music. It's like musical percussion, right? So it's just nice to have a good sounding percussion feeling library. And that's what this does. And yeah, it just adds really, really liked it. Now we get into guitars, which are so fun. I also got this last year, so I'm like using all my libraries. Super fun. Plucked Accoustic. It's a bop. Take it without the reverb. Very pretty, very dry. And you can like it feels like you hear their plucking. So I'm plucking. Blah. That's why I really like it. It's like a dra, dra, da, da, dra. Oh. So I wanted to feel again hitting that ethnic tone with guitars is super fun. Super nice sound. Even high up, it does a great job. I mean, like with some of the libraries I've used before, it just doesn't sound that nice. So Native Instruments did a really good job. This is Strummer Guitar 2. Strummed Accoustic, I should say, too. So this is like the backbone, the rhythm. It really, really helps so much. Okay, I'll play them together. It just creates so much life for this. Using the same loops. So if you don't know anything about acoustic guitar, they have like loops and stuff that you can then play the chosen notes you want. Super easy to use. That sounds great. Ooh, that was so much fun. I love this song. Then I used the dulcimer, which I believe is a lavs. Yep. Fingered lavs, just to give it more of the ethnicity to it. Also makes the sound more wide because, you know, we're using the octave and it sounds really pretty. Mandolin, I think it's also labs. Nope, it's not also labs. Oh, that's right, I used Arkus for this. If you don't know anything about Arkus, another orchestral tools, but it's also native instruments. Yeah, just to have texture and to have tremolo. Oh, the guitars together. It's really just a do. Jump it up. Again, we're just filling out and adding texture. Super pretty. Yeah. Tiny Metals, which is one of my favorite patches from Metropolis Arc 2. It's a bop. The other favorite is the jet whistle. Also a bop. Again, just to give that impact, that feel, ethnicity, whatever it's called. Yeah. All right. Now we got Yulian Pipes. They are from Cine Winds Pro. Using the dry and close with more spot. Here's what they sound like without reverb. Just helps them put them into the room a little bit, you know? I love natural sounding samples. Like when things do weird things, it just helps it feel like, oh, I'm in something, you know? There's something here. So that's its bag tone. Like I love those. Love those. So cool. I got the penny whistle, also from Cine Winds Pro. Using similar mic positions. Using similar reverb. Take the reverb off. Back. Again, just put it into the room so it's not so in your face. Definitely one of my counter leads. Play with the Oh, again, love like the little pieces in it. That just makes it feel real. Down to the keys. NOIRE using the emotional felt preset with some reverb. Without reverb? With reverb. This is a Narnia arpeggio I stole. Just makes it feel magical. Just so you can tell context with the cello. And then this is from Time Micro? Where is it? I need to organize my libraries. Again. Time Micro? Yeah, Time Micro. So yeah, the keys pass it off to these guys. Then we use kind of double the violin ones. They're a little messy, but that's okay. Now the pads, which I believe, yep, is from Jade Orchestra. These guys have some seriously nice pads. Super fun. See all those flutes and all those interesting textures from here, and it's so cool. So cool. Yeah, let me play the whole piece for you now that you kind of know what's going on more. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment. I always read comments. you want to hear anything else, you just let me know. Subscribe if you want, but no worries. And yeah, we will catch you later. Peace.